This weather report brought to you by SpecSavers. Why pay more for multifocal glasses? Should have gone to SpecSavers.
It was the largest loss of life in Australian naval history. HMAS Sydney, locked in battle with a disguised German raider, sank off the coast of WA, leaving behind no survivors. Now, with the help of 3D technology, researchers have reconstructed the wreckage sites.
500,000 images, 300 hours of high-def video. Our largest naval tragedy recreated, the wrecks more accessible than ever before.
It's a very significant event in Australian history and important that we keep that story alive.
81 years ago today, the HMAS Sydney sank. For decades, mystery and controversy surrounded what happened. In 2008, the wreck was found off WA's coast, along with the German raider HSK Cormoran. Evidence shows the German ship was disguised as a trading vessel. Once Sydney was too close for her armaments to be effective, Cormoran opened fire. Both ships sank. 318 Germans were captured, but all 645 Australians died. In 2015, Curtin University and the WA Museum teamed up for a trip to the wreck sites. The vision and images they captured have been run through a supercomputer, creating this model. It's 2D, it's 3D, it can be used in virtual reality. The wrecks of the Sydney and Cormoran are 200 kilometres offshore at a depth of 2,500 metres. Not exactly an easy dive. It makes modelling like this as important as ever, a reminder of the horrors of war for generations to come. Only portions of the ships have been recreated so far. The plan is to eventually have them available at museums in Perth and Sydney. Rory Campbell, 7 News.
Time for the weather now. Here's Bertie.
Oh, Katrina, I've got to say to you, an absolute magical day to start the weekend here across the southeast. Blue skies all around. The schoolies are out on the beaches there having fun. I'll tell you what, everyone else is basically deserted surface paradise. But nonetheless, it looks as though we're in for a fantastic end of the weekend. However, some storms forecast for tomorrow. Let's jump into today's temperatures, everybody, as we come to you live from the beautiful foreshores of Isle of Capri here in Surface. It hit 26, 27 coastal, up to 28 in the city. A little warmer around the western areas, 31 for Greenbank and also out there towards Ipswich. To the charts there, you can see that trough system pushing in from the west. It's going to trigger some storm activity for the far southern areas. A few showers also and some cool changes in the southern majors. For us, though, that high will shift into the Tasman, northern Tasman, southern Coral Sea, and of course dragging some hot temperatures down the eastern seaboard. Tomorrow that will trigger some storms. We are talking 35 degrees in the city, 32, 33 on the beaches. It's going to be sweltering hot tomorrow across the southeast. Temperature-wise for the southern areas, Sydney, it's going to be quite windy there, getting up to a high of around 29 degrees, 13 to 18, a few showers for Canberra, Melbourne, Adelaide, 12 to 18 as well, similar for Hobart. Back to the tropics now. Hot for those around Mount Isa, storms, 36 degrees, 33 the high, Cairns to Townsville, and 23 to 32 with a possible shower for Mackay. Further south, we'll see that line of storms starting to come through now, particularly from Emerald through to Roma, also affecting areas around Gympie and Toowoomba, and possibly on the range there around Stanthorpe. Temperature-wise, holding steady, 34 in the west, 37 for Emerald. A couple of showers, the tail end of that storm activity expected to forecast to hit around Rockhampton, down to Harvey Bay, 21 to 29. Back home now, we're going to see storms across the southeast. If you're not getting a storm, you're going to get some showers around the outside edges of those. Highs of 35 degrees in the metro, 32 on the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast, 35 to 36 around Ipswich, 18 tonight on the water. North-northwesterly winds, 25 knots. That'll trigger at 20 to 35 in the city. It's going to get a little bit severe in the afternoon. Looking ahead, clear Monday after a storm, looking great, 35 degrees, staying quite warm through to the weekend. Ipswich hitting 35 also for Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday dropping down to 31, 32. For the Gold and Sunshine Coast, clear run and dry, temperatures holding steady in the mid-20s throughout the week. Let's check the waterways for tomorrow, everybody.
On the surfing scene, looks as though we're going to see strong northerly winds blowing down the coast tomorrow. That'll really knock the open beaches, unfortunately. Those northern pockets of the Spit, Tweedback beaches around Dreamtime, southern side of Fingal will be worthwhile. Also Kings, top end of Sunshine on the southern side of the National Park. And for those keen to get out there, that swell is south-southeast. That means we're going to miss a lot of it unless you're heading over the border. Water temps around 21 degrees, did drop a bit due to the northerlies. That means the estuaries will be the best bet for a fish tomorrow. Plenty of flatties around Cleveland Point and Wello. Shane Roberts out there having a crack using the Gold Bomber long A's. Doing well. Good on you, buddy. You can also see Shane tomorrow on My Fishing Show. Step outside with Paul Burt on 7 Mate. Back down in the Gold Coast canals, there's been loads of trevally about. They love this hot weather, particularly on that morning run out tide. Good luck.
And Katrina, it looks as though that system tomorrow, a hit time potentially between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m, but it's going to be very hot. I'm off for a break now. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll be back on the 27th of December. Have a wonderful and safe holiday.
Enjoy your holiday. That is all from us this Saturday. Thank you for your company. Have a great night.
Stream 7 News anywhere, anytime, live and on demand on 7plus. And with 7news.com.au, you'll know the news now.